Hey guys, this is Misha Marcus for any Munipals trades with another video today, and all I just wanted to do is just make a little, not really make though, but just review the layout that I made previously. I rebuilt it and refurbished it, and made it a little different. Also, sorry for the confusion in the last video. Yeah, so apparently people just didn't like the video. It was just like a pretty bad video, so that's why I got multiple dislikes. I thought it was that my video got quote unquote cursed, but it wasn't because it was the L train that it took 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm sorry for the confusion that I did and that he did, Anyway, now for the layout. As you see, this is the layout that I previously made. Where, it's like kind of like a yard that is just like a yard, and then it just keeps going to different places, I guess. I don't know, like trains swapping each other's places in the yard. Yeah, when I get more tracks soon, I'm gonna try and connect the rest of the trains to the. I meant the tracks to the yard. If I know how to rebuild this. 1 second. I have to remake this track right here. Yeah, so if it's any train that we want to start with, it will probably be like the A and like the first two trains. It can't be the one of the two because it's not an IRT track. But this is like an IND BMT, those 75 or 60 foot cars, I guess. Yeah. Some tracks, like for example, where the Staten Island Railway, the longer the railroad and M trains are at, those tracks are really accessible to the tracks to connect with. So those are like single tracks. And the rest of the tracks, obviously, they're also single, like this brown line ALP 46. And this whole line of trains right here, I made it all the way to the end. Yeah. And then the rest of them, same with the New Jersey Transit trains. And then the rest of them are either just, just separate on the floor, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. So, A and the C train. Yeah, there's a wide open space for the A train. C train stuck. Yeah, so it goes down this, So yeah, it goes down this little slope. It first passes all those switches and goes down the slope. Then passes another switch, and yeah. I also made a 30 miles per hour sign, and then I lost it. Which I had it because I would put right here somewhere so the train can go 30 miles per hour. And then once it gets to the curb again, where that 3 train is, then it's going to go 5 miles per hour or 10 miles per hour because you don't want to go too fast on the curve because then it's going to derail or something bad would happen. Then does that 180-degree curve that way. Keeps on going straight. But not on the curve right there. Keeps going straight. And into the yard, where it's parked with the other trains. Now, since the A and the C train have left their spot, now another train can fill into a spot. It depends on which direction it's going because, for example, the B and Z trains, the B, D, J, Z cannot get over there. Same with the, probably other trains could, but I'm not sure if they really could because they have to go. Because, they can't go in a circle. Unless they're in that track where the Q train's at down there, they could. Because the track right there, it goes to the lower level yard and then keeps going. And then it's connected, so it doesn't have to just stop right there. It's kind of like a circle. So the Q train can go in any direction it wants. It can go backward or forward, depending if there's a yard slot available for it. Depending which way the yard slot's open for it. As you can see, the Silverliner 5s are down there. So we could probably move the Market Frankfurt that's up there. So the Market Frankfurt is going to take a little while journey. So, Market Frankfurt goes down this hill. Try not to make it fall on the floor this time. Like it did the A and the C. It seems like it's kind of slow for derail. The fast part, and then the slow part again because just entered Yeah. Now the Market Frankfurt goes up the hill like the A train did. Keeps going up and keeps going up. And now it's on a switch right now, so it's just gonna go straight to take over the AHC train spot. And goes to an end. I'm gonna move these 3 trains like kind of forward because the Market Frankfurt kind of falls off a bit right there. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Sorry guys. Have to fix this part because you know, it's kind of hard making layouts because I kind of make them like a little too constructive where it would start to, you know, like break down. As you saw, as you actually can see right now, you see how constructive the layout kind of is. It takes like lots of time to build these layouts. You know, I have to put like tracks and tracks on top of each other, and you know. Now for the Market Frankfurt, another train could take its spot because it's, you know, maybe the E and the V train out here. Yeah, we can do the E and the V. So it's very laggy right now. I don't know why. So the E and the V, instead of going to the direction the A and the C train came from and all the other tracks, it's going to go the other way because they're right there's an end. It's going to go this way. It's crashing into a whole bunch of trains right here. It's crashing into one train, a trolley. Yeah. And now it's entering the fast part. And the V train keep on going that way. And then up that hill. And yeah. Now let's just like kind of play around the end of the Q train, just like, you know, show how the end of the Q train can do some stuff down here. So, the end of the Q train wants to go over here to end this like little play around. So it's gonna keep on. I think it's the wrong direction probably. Have to really get. It's really a tunnel down there. I have to sometimes get a train to, like, you know, dig into the tunnel down here. It's like an underground yard similar to 137th Street and the Church Avenue Yard on the 1 and G trains. Yeah, so now the end of the Q train get out of their spot right now. Took forever for that to happen. Yeah, also I have to be really careful that I don't knock these down because when I'm always trying to get the trains from out that yard, then I'm always knocking stuff down. Yeah, so originally it would go into this part right here, but it just, you know, just wants to do a slow journey. So then it's gonna come back to the same spot it was at, but just in a different direction. Instead of stopping, it would go straight. And comes back out. To stop and finally goes in that switch. And then it curves into the yard. Yeah, so that's pretty much it that I just wanted to do for this video. Because for my 150 subscriber special, I did this layout of multi-switch testing because, you know, there's 10 switches instead of just 4 now. There is 1 switch, 2 switches, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 switches total. And then plus I have that crossing track that I use for some parts because I didn't really need it for the layout right here. So I just used it as a, you know, constructive piece down there. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, sorry about what happened yesterday and today about, like, the confusion and stuff. Yeah, I kind of realized it was a bad video I had made because, you know, I'm not really supposed to be doing stuff like that. And I regret it. I'm sorry for doing that yesterday. And, yeah. But I hope that you please like the video and please enjoy because I don't really like, you know, I don't really like being hated on YouTube and stuff like that because it just, like, you know, unmotivate me and get me to quit YouTube, and I don't want to quit YouTube. I'm going to stay active and be positive all the time. So, you know, like, please keep up the support and please subscribe, please like the video, and thanks for watching.